Can someone just confirm in with a yes? Is it audible? Yeah, thanks for the info. Let's get going. I'm so sorry, had to close it because we were not able to solve that problem. And most of you are back in again, so let's get going. So, what we were discussing was majorly with regards to what is going to be our preparation method further when it comes to preparation for your GPAT 2021. So, as I said initially, all of us are at different stages. You are at a different stage of subjects being done, your colleague is at a different stage. So, all of us would require a different way further. So, let's plan accordingly. And trust me, if you have a concrete way of going further for next 48 days, it's very much possible to break it and get to your desired rank. Let's get going. So, I have taken you to a table which said that we need to fill it up. Yes, this is where we need to work it out. You need to get going with regards to what are your pending subjects or reference books which are yet to be read. What are the test papers which were to be solved by you but you haven't yet solved it. Further, what are the major subjects which were supposed to be done but you never touched it. Same way, what are the minor subjects which were to be read but you have not read. Then comes the part of short and concise notes. Now, what do I mean by this? I'm not saying anything about this as of now. In the end, I'll tell you what do I mean by short and concise notes. And this is pending with all of us. So that's our activity for the planning part. We need to have a date in mind by when we'll finish this activity, earliest and latest. So you know that range of when to start and when to end would apply over here. You need to be very much calculative on that lines. So before we go further, ensure that you have noted down this table because by the time it is 6 p.m. or 45 minutes gap from now, you should be clear with what you want to do ahead and what are going to be the individual dates for you. I again repeat, the dates for you and your colleague would differ. They won't be the same. So don't go on those lines. Be smart the way you pick up things. All right, let's go ahead. So, talking further with regards to entire preparation, before going further, before saying that can we make it to All India Rank 01 in 48 days, you need to get an idea about what is going to be the score of All India Rank 01. Blindly, we cannot move ahead, right? So, if I'm targeting, say, All India Rank 01, I need to get an idea about what are the usual scores a All India Rank 01 student gets. I'm just trying to take you to that same level. Before that, just an idea about the cutoffs. So cutoffs for GPAT usually has been in the range of 112 to 118 till 2017. This was the phase till 2017, not further. But after 2017, what happened was very weird. Yes, after 2017, what happened was very weird. Basically, the cutoff started shooting, out of which the shoot in cutoff was very sharp. The shoot in cutoff was very sharp. It was not a marginal increase of 1 mark, 2 marks every time. It was some big numbers in. So from 118, it went to 137, which means an increase of 21 marks. Further, it just increased by 4 marks. But again, from 2019 to 2020, it shooted by 22 marks. What I mean to say is, with each passing year going further, the cutoffs for GPAT are always going to increase. They are not going to go down. Sir, you said All India rank 01. Why are you talking about cutoffs? This is only the case if things go wrong, if you're not well on the day of exams, and a lot of situations are going worse. So if that happens, at least ensure that you qualify for GPAT. Because if you qualify for GPAT, only then you can write NIPER entrance. Without qualifying GPAT exam, we all are aware you cannot write NIPER entrance. Clear? Also, again, if you qualify GPAT, you are eligible to get a stipend of 12,400 rupees per month. Government of India will be paying you stipend of 12,400 rupees per month if you pursue your post graduation. During your M.Pharm, you can get this stipend of 12,400 rupees from government, provided you qualify GPAT. Now, these were the things of the past. Let's talk something about present. I'm in 2021, I'm in 2022, I'm in 2023, something of that sort. So let's not talk about the further years since we are focusing on 21 as of now. I expect the cutoffs to be around 180 marks minimum. अगर 180 marks का cutoff है, it means that very obvious 45 questions needs to go correct, right? I hope we are aware. GPAT each question is of 4 marks. You mark a question, and if it goes correct, you get 4 marks. You mark, sorry, you leave only, you lose 4 marks. And if you mark a question and if it goes wrong, you lose 4 plus 1, 5 marks. This is what you call negative marking, right? So in this particular risk stage, most of us don't take a good amount of risk, and we think that negative marking जा सकता है, and we tend to risk less, we attempt less question, and that's where we lose it. So you need to get an idea that whenever you are taking that adequate amount of risk, that risk is again supposed to be calculative. You should not go haphazard, you should not get stuck at any point. But yes, it's important that you take risk if you want to get a good rank. If GPAT qualify hona, there's no advice required. GPAT qualification is the easiest thing. Even if you have studied 4 years of semesters, you can get through it. So 45 correct question would mean you get a score of 180 marks, which should ensure qualification. Now leave that. Now let's focus on what we are over here. We decided that we need to think on this lines. All India rank 01 का score for GPAT 2020 was 315, my friend. उसका score 315 था. If you take the previous year scores of GPAT, no one ever was below 300 and no one ever was above 360. 360 तो मैं बहुत ज़्यादा बोल रहा हूँ. I guess 336 has been the highest score in GPAT in all the previous years. So if you want a score between 300 to 360 in GPAT, if I'm targeting a rank which is saying in top 10, 300 to 360 ka score means I should get 90 questions correct. I should get 90 questions correct. 90 into 4 would mean 360. So here is the catch. This is the take one away from our slide for today. 90 questions correct karne hai boss. So you need to attempt something which would be more than 90. Because very obvious you might lose on to some of the other question. So अगर आपका कुछ wrong जा रहा है तो you need to have something in backup. So you need to attempt more questions out of which 90 can go correct. This is just one phase of it. That was about All India rank 01. Now all the further students are Pharma Elite classroom or online students. 08 was our classroom student. 293 was the score for that particular student. Now why am I highlighting this? Now need to understand one important thing over here. जब तक आप रिस्क नहीं लेते हो ना, it's fine. When you just want to qualify, it's totally fine. But if you want to get good score, if you want to turn around things, you need to take that additional risk. Now, if you observe in between All India rank 01 to All India rank 08, there is a difference of only 7 ranks. Now you might be wondering, 7 rank ही तो है, big deal. And when you check with regards to difference in the number of marks, there is a difference of 22 marks. 22 मार्क के लिए 7 रैंक का फर्क है. ऑब्जर्व between All India rank 08 and All India rank 13, there is a difference of 5 ranks, and in between a difference of 5 ranks, there is a difference of 18 marks. Sir, what are you saying? इतना तो difference है तो risk लेके क्यों problem create करने का खुद के लिए? Not the case, my friend. If you are above All India rank 100, 1 mark can make a difference of 15 to 20 ranks. Observe these two ranks, All India rank 328 and All India rank 500. There's a difference of almost 172 ranks between both of them, and in that difference of 172 ranks, there is a difference of only 13 marks. 13 mark के वजह से 172 ranks का difference, such big number. Now this happened all because there was a big gap with regards to the number of questions being correct wrong with respect to the kind of risk they all might have taken in. What I want you to not go wrong is take that additional risk. Don't step back. You have to take that additional risk. Here, every single mark will count because your GPAT rank can vary from 10 to 15 ranks just in a difference of 1 mark. And I've already shown you how it works. Going further, I won't highlight much in case of NIPER. Obviously, your preparation methodology has to differ when it comes to GPAT and NIPER. They are two different things. I've been an alumni of NIPER. My NIPER All India rank was 66. I was a part of NIPER Hyderabad. I'm already in industry, but yes, there are major differences which you need to focus upon equally. When it comes to GPAT, it's only 125 questions, but when it comes to NIPER, it's 200 questions. In GPAT, for 125 questions, you have 3 hours. In NIPER, where the number of questions are more by 75, you have got only 2 hours. So it's a kind of injustice, right? एक तो 75 questions बढ़ गए, and on top of that you have 1 hour less. How are you going to finish your paper? करना पड़ेगा, and there is a way, and yes, we can do it. When it comes to GPAT, I already explained to you negative marking hota hai, where you lose additional 1 mark when you mark a wrong answer. Here is the catch, my friend. In GPAT, there are a lot of subjects in which you will have superficial questions. There's no need of going in depth over there. You can superficially read it and finish it. At the same time, there are a few important topics which you need to focus in GPAT. So why am I talking on this slide is our catch over here for next 48 days. हमको इसके साथ खेलने आना चाहिए. This is just one of the rule which we have to keep into mind to, you know, play it smartly for next 48 days. और भी बहुत कुछ है जो next 48 days के लिए equally importance रखेगा, which we have to. I'll talk about that as well. NIPER may be negative marking है, but NIPER has a lot of basic and application type questions as well. When I say basic and application type questions, they would be so much straightforward that you read the question and you can mark the answer. वो इतना straightforward होगा. आपको time वहीं पे save करना है, so that you go fast and you can finish on to things. Going further, NIPER also has a lot of general knowledge based questions. When I say general knowledge based questions, you know, it will ask you over COVID. This year's NIPER 2020 paper had questions on COVID. Hydroxychloroquine के बारे में question था. I hope you all remember hydroxychloroquine was the first drug which was used for repurposing in COVID. सबसे पहले उससे start किया था. सबने बोला चलता है hydroxychloroquine. So that's how it started. At the same time, NIPER will ask you intelligence quotient based questions. Not the right time to elaborate onto it. Synonyms, antonyms भी होंगे. And again, over here also there is something specific which you have to deal in. So maybe some other day when we'll be preparing for NIPER, I can talk a lot on this. Let's stick to our goal of 48 days to 01. So in case of NIPER, yes, you have to be fast. You have to practice more. You have to read more, because the more you practice, the more you read, more knowledge you will have. And अपने आप आपका speed बढ़ जाएगा. You will read the question and you will be able to hit the answer immediately. But yes, with regards to GPAT, speed is as such not a problem. आप एकदम स्लो भी जाओगे तो भी आपको एंड में 15-20 मिनट तो मिल ही जाएगा, provided you don't waste much time on numericals and you play smartly again over there. What is most important when it comes to be GPAT or NIPER is your preparation methodology. Knowing what to study and how to study will be the most important factor, especially in this 48 days. ये WH और ये HOW, what और how का आंसर अगर मिल गया ना कि भाई अगले 48 दिन पढ़ना गया है, trust me, you are done. You're totally on lines with what you want to achieve. So be smart over there that how you pick up things from this particular position. Going further, list of NIPER institutes across India, you have Mohali, Hyderabad, Ahmedabad, Raebareli, Guwahati, Hajipur. Every NIPER has its own advantage, disadvantage. Best one would be the top three with regards to industry experience, packages, least fees, more of industrial learning. Some other day again, I would go in detail on this, not today. The reason I kept it for our today's slide was, boss, if you qualify GPAT, only then you can write NIPER. अगर आप GPAT unqualified रह गए तो आप NIPER नहीं लिख पाओगे. And one more thing which many of us might be unaware, NIPER का और एक prerequisite है your semester pointers, your average of semester pointers of semester 1 to semester 8. I repeat, your average of semester 1 to semester 8 pointer should be 6.75 or above, or else you should have 60% and above. If you don't have this in your 8 semesters, average of 8 semester, एक semester में 6, एक semester में 8 है चलेगा. Your average pointer should be 6.75 and above for all the 8 semesters taken together. Coming to important phases further, strategies for GPAT preparation. अभी haphazard जाने का तो कुछ सेंस ही नहीं बनता. तेरे को कोलॉजी पसंद है एंड तूने कोलॉजी का बुक उठा के बैठ गया, it won't work out. You have to be very much smart while planning in this last few days. Plan things in the right direction. Yes, we are for that only. So we have to plan up things over that case now. Most importantly, what to study would be the question number 1. अभी क्या पढ़ना है, एग्जाम से 10 दिन पहले क्या पढ़ना है, because 48 डेज बाद एग्जाम है. तो लास्ट 10 डेज में मैं क्या पढ़ूं और मैं आज क्या पढ़ूं, इट कैन नॉट बी द सेम. एक बंदा जिसका कोलॉजी स्ट्रांग है वो अभी कोलॉजी नहीं पढ़ेगा, उसमें स्ट्रांग है. जिसका कोग्नोसी स्ट्रांग है वो कोग्नोसी शायद लास्ट में पढ़ेगा, पर उसके इजीली फटाफट वो पढ़ सकता है. So whatever we are going to make as a timetable at the end of the session, when we'll go through all the parameters which we need to do in next 48 days, you individually have to put up dates. My dates won't work for everyone. It won't be universal. It's you who has to put up dates for yourself, that which topic, which subject you would like to take up when. I hope we are on one lines and you are getting that particular clarity, right? I'm audible, right? Can I get one yes? I'm audible. Yeah, thanks. Actually, I just saw someone texted in. Okay, all right. Everything comfortable? I hope I'm not going fast and things are understood. Okay, thank you so much. Let's get to it. What to study is done. क्या पढ़ना है वो हमको डिसाइड करना है, वो हम करेंगे. अभी जब वो पढ़ना भी है तो कितना डिटेल में पढ़ना है. कोलॉजी पढ़ना है, फार्म केम पढ़ना है. कोलॉजी और फार्म केम से चीजें आती है, but is it possible for me to read each and every subject and chapter out in next 48 days? Can I finish entire KD Tripathi? Can I finish entire Pearson? Doesn't sound making sense, right? So that's what we want to discuss. From where to study will be the most important factor. आप अभी केडी त्रिपाठी पूरा पढ़ने का बैठोगे and if you start now with KD Tripathi, it won't work out. So here is the point which we need to take into account कि भाई KD Tripathi पढ़ना कितना कहाँ से कभी है. This will be the most important piece. By when to study will be the most crucial thing. कब कब तक पढ़ के खत्म करना है, यही तो डेडलाइन है, यही तो प्लानिंग है. दिस इज व्हाट वी नीड टू हैव. If you plan out this, then things would work out. So you have to plan this with dates. We'll go to that phase as well. सिर्फ आपकी साइड से आपको एक ही काम करना है, डेट्स आपको डालने. I can just tell you what is supposed to be done in next 48 days. Rest, it is all up to you that what are you going to do when, because we all are at different stages now, I suppose. All right. Going further, this is something which is going to help you to get an idea that what subject or topic you are supposed to keep on priority. GPAT 2016, 2017, tak it was all with AICT, right? From 2018 came into the account PCI syllabuses in different case, and came into account your National Testing Agency, NTA. 2018 say NTA came into the effect and NTA started conducting papers, correct? Now, when NTA came into account, what was the format of the question paper? How much variable it was? Was it on lines with all the existing methodologies or the way GPAT papers used to happen in the past? Or was it something different? We need to keep those all points into account so that we can expect things the same way further. So that we can expect things same way further. अगर अभी तक उन लोगों ने कुछ स्पेसिफिक ब्लूप्रिंट फॉलो किया है तो आगे भी फॉलो होगा. क्वेश्चंस फिर वैसे ही आने चाहिए. फिर वी डोंट एक्सपेक्ट क्वेश्चंस टू कम सेपरेटली. Let's take into account those things in an immediate stage. Observe, when I say chemistry, I mean everything. Inorganic chemistry, pharmaceutical chemistry, medicinal chemistry, sab kuch. When I say pharmacology, it's ecology along with APP, meaning anatomy, pathology, pathophysiology. I have pharmacognosy, intellectual property rights, biopharmaceutics, microbiology, clinical pharmacy, farm analysis, biotech, biopharm, biochem, and pharmaceutics. This is the entire bucket we have with us. Biggest problem, most of us either don't like chemistry or most of us don't like pharmacology. सबसे बड़ी तकलीफ ये दो subjects है, which we all tend to lose upon, which we all tend to kind of fear a lot. तो जब ऐसा केस होता है where most of us are worried about these two subjects only and we tend to keep it an option, that's where the problem starts. अब ये केस में बॉस कैसे करेंगे? अगर आपने स्टार्टिंग से फार्माकोलॉजी पढ़ा ही नहीं या फार्म केम पढ़ा ही नहीं, जस्ट कॉज यू फियर्ड इट, this is not the right time then to get into each and every individual chapter. Then you have to be selective which chapter you will keep more into account. I'll talk about that as well, don't worry. पहले subject specific होने की बात करते हैं. I know, I understand you like farm analysis a lot, but that doesn't mean you invest 50-60 days to read farm analysis. Doesn't make sense. अपने पास है ही 48 days, 50 घंटे क्या, मैं 5 दिन भी नहीं डाल सकता पूरा फार्म एनालिसिस पढ़ने में. नो वन इज गोइंग टू आस्क मी राइट अ शॉर्ट नोट ऑन बोलोमीटर, पायरो इलेक्ट्रिक डिटेक्टर. कोई नहीं पूछेगा. मेरे को सिर्फ इतना पता होना चाहिए, पायरो इलेक्ट्रिक डिटेक्टर इज रिक्वायर्ड इन IR. यू शुड नो विच स्पेक्ट्रोस्कोपी हैज विच डिटेक्टर. अगर आपको उसका प्रिंसिपल पता है ब्रीफली, वेल एंड ग्रेट. इवन इफ नॉट a very bad day, you will have a question on its principle. Most of the time it would be detector which is used in IR spectroscopy. So be smart on those lines. I'll tap upon all those things one by one surely. So when it comes to keeping on priority with regards to subjects, observe this. From chemistry, pharmaceutical chemistry, you had a total of 28 questions. 20 plus 8, 28 questions थे अपने पास. And pharmacology and APP से 32 plus 3, 35 questions थे. So 28 plus 35 comes to a total of 63 questions. 63 questions out of total of 125 questions in GPAT 2019 were only from chemistry and pharmacology. Imagine, 63 question means actually 50% of GPAT paper. 50% ऑफ जीपैट पेपर यही दो सब्जेक्ट से आता है. सो अगर आपके ये सब्जेक्ट्स वीक है, अगर आपने ये सब्जेक्ट्स अभी तक नहीं किए हैं, if there are things which are pending for you from this particular subjects, you need to keep it on priority 1. This would be on priority 1 for you to finish. अब सवाल ये आता है, फार्माकोलॉजी में बहुत सारे चैप्टर्स है, एनाटॉमी पैथोलॉजी पैथोफिजियोलॉजी में भी बहुत सारे चैप्टर्स है. And if we talk about being smart, finishing all those topics in the limited time itself is a challenge. Correct? So, what are we doing and how are we going to finish it is going to be the biggest question with all of us. कैसे खत्म करना है, कौन से चैप्टर्स पहले पिकअप करना है, कौन से चैप्टर्स को सेकेंडरी रखना है, बिकॉज even if we talk about APP itself is so vast, anatomy, pathology, and pathophysiology, that it becomes difficult to tap upon everything. So let's look into account that as well, that how can we play smart over there. सेकेंडरी रखते हैं. पहले सिर्फ ये समझ जाओ कि कौन सा सब्जेक्ट प्रायोरिटी पे रहेगा. केमिस्ट्री, फार्मास्यूटिकल केमिस्ट्री, फार्माकोलॉजी एंड एपीपी वुड बी ऑन प्रायोरिटी 1. ये दोनों को मैं साथ में ही पकड़ रहा हूँ बिकॉज ऑब्वियसली फार्माकोलॉजी एंड फार्मकेम शुड बी डेल्ट टुगेदर. तो फार्माकोलॉजी एंड फार्मकेम साथ में रखो. दैट वुड बी योर सब्जेक्ट नंबर 1. योर सब्जेक्ट नंबर 2 वुड बी बेसिकली chemistry, organic chemistry, heterocyclic chemistry, name reactions, nomenclature of bicyclic compounds, all those things. Clear enough? तो पहले फार्माकोलॉजी और फार्मकेम हो गया, फिर केमिस्ट्री के फार्मास्यूटिकल केमिस्ट्री, हेटेरोसाइक्लिक केमिस्ट्री, ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री. अब इसमें किसी को 10 दिन लगेंगे, किसी को 5 दिन लगेंगे, किसी ने पहले से कुछ पढ़ के रखा है, किसी ने नहीं पढ़ के रखा है, कोई सिर्फ फ्रेश स्टार्ट करने वाला है, उसके लिए पूरा कॉन्सेप्ट ही नया है. So मैं उसके बारे में भी बात करूंगा that if it is totally new for you, then what are going to be the dates for you? Because in that case, your preparation methodology, your planning things, everything would get altered. So I'll talk about that as well. But I hope you have copied this table. Keep pharmaceutical engineering on the least priority. उसमें से सिर्फ 3 क्वेश्चन 4 क्वेश्चन आते हैं. Why you want to invest time on something from which a lot of questions are never going to come? In that case, it's going to be an investment in the wrong direction. I always say focus on things which are important, play smart. सिर्फ पढ़ने के लिए मत पढ़ो, चीजें भी पहले वो पढ़ो जिसमें से हमको पता है क्वेश्चंस आने वाले. तो बी स्मार्ट ऑन दैट पर्टिकुलर लाइंस. गोइंग फर्दर, फार्मास्यूटिकल इंजीनियरिंग तो आपका लास्ट होगा ही, बट यू नीड टू टेक इनटू अकाउंट 5 फार्म से नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस बढ़ गए, ज्यूरिस्प्रूडेंस से नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस बढ़ गए, कोग्नोसिस से नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस बढ़ गए. You can keep biopharmaceutics as last. You can keep microbiology as last. You can keep even biotech as last. You can keep even farm analysis at last. Analysis में इतना कुछ है, titration, spectroscopy, this, that. But yes, is it supposed to be on priority? The answer is no. So that's what I want to tell you. Be smart with what subject you are picking up first. आपके टेबल में जो आपने बनाया था, जो हम लोग ने स्टार्टिंग में एक टेबल देखा था, दिस वन, आपका एक्टिविटी यहाँ पे आएगा, पेंडिंग सब्जेक्ट्स, कोई रेफरेंस बुक. तो अब यहाँ पे आपको पहले चीजों को लिस्ट डाउन करना पड़ेगा. फॉर सम इट माइट बी जस्ट वन थिंग, फॉर अदर्स इट माइट बी मल्टीपल थिंग्स. तो स्टार्ट लिस्टिंग डाउन एज वी गो फर्दर. So we were right over here. तो स्टडिंग एंड प्रिपरेशन स्ट्रैटेजी, सब्जेक्ट्स का तो हमको अभी आइडिया आ गया. अभी वो सब्जेक्ट्स में से कौन से चैप्टर्स पहले पढ़ने, कौन से चैप्टर्स बाद में पढ़ने, आई विल टॉक अबाउट दैट. बट आप जो भी पढ़ोगे नेक्स्ट 48 डेज के लिए, मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट फेज फॉर यू वुड बी टू प्रैक्टिस इट. Unless and until you practice things, you cannot get an idea whether whatever you have studied, are you able to apply that? Because unless and until you are able to apply what you have studied, it won't fit in that okay, you are ready for it. So stage one, straight away and most important, would be to understand after solving papers that where are we standing, how much have we able to do. I would always prefer to solve question papers online, because at the end of the day, you are supposed to write your GPAT paper online only. So it's important that you even practice your GPAT exam papers online. There's no meaning practicing it offline. ऑनलाइन के बहुत सारे रीजंस है, उसमें से मैं सिर्फ कुछ स्पेसिफिक रीजंस एज ऑफ नाउ बता रहा हूँ. फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट थिंग, अ टाइमर वुड बी देयर. यू कैन से सर मैं स्टॉप वॉच लगा लूंगा, मुझे क्या जरूरत है टाइमर का. आई टेल यू व्हाई हाउ दैट हैपेंस. बिकॉज बिलो योर टाइमर यू हैव क्वेश्चन पैलेट इन जीपैट पेपर. मैं बताऊंगा क्वेश्चन पैलेट क्या होता है. इट्स कमिंग ऑन द अपकमिंग फर्दर स्लाइड. So when it comes to that particular case, like if I take example of Pharma Elites test platform, we have 12,000 plus questions uploaded on our test series portal. जिसमें से we have 35 full length tests. Out of this 35 full length tests, there are 10 full length tests which are of earlier year GPAT paper. So you're left with 25 full length. वो 25 full length test में से भी 10 full length tests are specific to the subjects. Now how it works is when you practice specifically for subjects, we don't mention priorly that in this paper there is a focus on this subject. No. So those papers where we have subject specific questions, we have named them as clusters. When you go to solve those cluster papers, and when you are not able to solve a good number of question in any individual cluster paper, you will straight away get an idea about your weak subject. Now that weak subject becomes your priority to be done, because that's the area where you are weak, where you need to improvise. And then you have separately 15 full length tests. So together in total, you have a total of 35 full length tests which are being uploaded on our portal. अब टेस्ट प्लेटफॉर्म पे इसका ऑप्टिमम यूज कैसे करना है, देयर इज अ फीचर ऑफ फ्लैगिंग. Most of us are not even aware that when you flag a question and if you don't unflag, whether the answer gets submitted, whether it is being taken into account for calculating marks, or is it not taken into account. शायद most of us are still thinking, what is he saying, flagging and all. Before I go ahead, you have very limited time. You cannot solve any question paper after 10th of Feb. 10th of February is the maximum date you can plan to solve a test paper. We are already on 10th of Jan. My friend, you have just 1 month. In this 1 month, you can solve whatever question papers you wish to solve. While solving those question papers, be smart on your preparation methodology. I suggest don't solve any subject specific paper. There is no need of solving any subject specific paper. Focus on solving only full length test papers for the next 1 month. Sir, what about cluster papers? What about chapter specific papers? What about full length test papers? What about all those things? What are we doing in that case? My friend, in that case, we are not leaving them. You're supposed to open the paper, mark the answers in a speedy manner, whatever you know, close it and go through the answers. Just keep it as a revision for you. Just keep it as a reading factual information for you, since we don't have time. आपके पास 35 papers, आपके पास सिर्फ 30 days है. Every day solve 2 full length paper. Get through in 18 days or so. Every day solve 2 full length test papers. One in the morning 9 to 12, another in the morning 3 to 6. Sir, 9 to 12 और 3 to 6 के बीच में ही क्यों करूँ? Paper at night from 10 to 1 also. My friend, you can solve it, but your GPAT papers are going to be between 9 to 12 और 3 to 6. ये दो में से एक ही slot मिलेगा. आप बोलोगे सर कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता. Not the case. If you are used to sleeping in the mid afternoon time, उस दिन आपको 3 से 6 में नींद आएगी. Mark my word. You will feel sleepy on the day. You need to get your body cycle going in that direction. So when you are solving this 35 full length papers, let's assume only 25 because remaining 10 papers are of previous years. Be smart. Divide this 25 papers into slot of 5. 1 to 5 papers, 5 to 6 to 10 papers, 11 to 15 papers. ऐसे divide कर दो अलग अलग slots में. When you solve paper number 1 to 10, 1 to 5, 1 to 5 के हर एक पेपर में आपको 100 questions attempt करना है. सर क्या बोल रहे हो, 100 questions, इतनी चीजें आनी भी तो चाहिए. My friend, on first slide only we discussed, if I want to be in top 10 or if I want all India rank 01, my 90 questions have to go correct. In order for you getting 90 questions correct, it's important that you at least attempt 100 questions. आप 100 क्वेश्चन अटेम्प्ट करोगे तो आप खुद को एक मौका दोगे कि आपके 90 क्वेश्चन करेक्ट जाए। अगर आप सिर्फ 50 क्वेश्चन अटेम्प्ट करोगे, हाउ डू यू एक्सपेक्ट दैट यू कैन गेट इनटू टॉप 10? नहीं होगा ना। So if you are dreaming for something, if you are aiming for something, if you are targeting something, ensure you prepare in that way. Solve 100 questions in each paper. Let's assume out of this 100 questions which you attempt, your 60 questions go correct and your 40 questions go wrong. अभी 60 questions correct गए and 40 questions wrong गए, correct? 40 questions wrong गए हैं, that's a big concern in. So when this particular 40 questions have gone wrong, you have to be picky over here as well. When I say picky, what do I mean? Suppose if there's 40 questions which have gone wrong, suppose they are from the chapter of start codon, stop codons. Aware about it? हम सबने सुना है start codon, stop codon. Problem क्या होता है when we are going through the solution, we just read about start codon and stop codon. We don't bother to read about other things. But when you are preparing for GPAT, this 40 questions where you have gone wrong, again out of 125 questions, you have attempted only 100 questions. So 25 क्वेश्चन तो आपने छोड़ ही दिए। तो ये 25 क्वेश्चन जो आपने अटेम्प्ट नहीं किए, एंड दिस 40 क्वेश्चंस कमिंग टू अ टोटल ऑफ 65 क्वेश्चंस. Read about this 65 questions. When I say read about this 65 questions, it doesn't mean you only read what are their correct answers. No, you need to read. Suppose if I go on to which among the following is a start codon. If I go wrong on that, I should not read only that AUG is a start codon. No, I should know what is a stop codon. I should know what is Wobble hypothesis. I should know things in and out about codon. That next time there is a question on that topic, I am able to solve it. Then do the same activity for paper number 6 to 10. Every question paper attempt 100 questions. नहीं भी आता है तो भी कैसे भी 100 तक ड्रैग करो, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता how much ever you go wrong. It's a practice paper. It's a place where you can make mistake but you cannot go wrong on 22nd of February. तो बी स्मार्ट. जहाँ पे गलती करनी है वहां पे गलती करो, आप वहां पे गलती नहीं कर सकते ऑन 22nd ऑफ फेब. सेम वे आइडेंटिफाई योर वीक सब्जेक्ट्स ओवर हियर, वर्क आउट ऑन ऑल दोस, एंड व्हेन यू अटेम्प्ट पेपर नंबर 21 to 25, solve those papers as if you are writing your GPAT. This is how it will make things work out for you. इसमें जो स्कोर्स आएगा, आपका स्कोर उसके प्लस माइनस 10 रहेगा. I wish you all apply this methodology. Solve 25 papers. I am telling you, it will be a boon. सॉल्व करो. इनिशियल 10 पेपर्स टफ रहेगा, 15 पेपर टफ रहेगा, because a lot of things would be such that you might not be aware that how to solve it and all. But later on, the next 10 papers would be your bucket. Provided you work in that 15 papers, you find out your weak subjects and you read about those weak subjects. Going further, ways of solving test papers, I have already told you what we just discussed. I'll also tell you about how to go about MCQs. Most important thing in any exam, any situation, any goal in life is mindset. If you make a habit of attempting 100 questions in each paper, if you make a mindset of going to that level, trust me, on the day of GPAT, you will be attempting 100 questions as well. बॉस, दिमाग को एक बार आदत हो गई ना, अपने आप ऑन द डे ऑफ एग्जाम इट विल काउंट. ओ 100 क्वेश्चन हुए क्या. इफ नॉट 100, इट विल प्ले अराउंड प्लस माइनस 10. 90 to 110 के बीच में तो वो हिट करने का ट्राई करेगा ही. It won't wait anything below 90. Mark my words. And when you attempt 90 questions, you give yourself a chance to come in those top rankers. 50-60 क्वेश्चन अटेम्प्ट करके अगर सेफ खेलने का है ना बॉस, यू कैन एनी डे क्वालिफाई. क्वालिफिकेशन इज नॉट अ चैलेंज इन जीपैट. इनफैक्ट गवर्नमेंट ऑल्सो वांट्स यू टू क्वालिफाई. 125 में से 40 क्वेश्चन ऐसे होते हैं जो कोई भी सॉल्व कर सकता है, प्रोवाइडेड सेमेस्टर पढ़ा हो. So when I said ways of solving MCQs, one thing is that when you know what is the correct answer and you mark it. Another is elimination method. What do you mean by elimination method? Elimination method basically means that you don't know what is the correct answer. You're not sure that whether the correct answer is this or something else. But you're sure about another thing, that out of all the four options which are being given, A, B, C, and D, if A and B are not the correct answer, then correct answer might be between C and D. करेक्ट आंसर अगर ए और बी नहीं है तो सी एंड डी में से होगा. क्लियर इनफ. तो then play on method of elimination, that how can you kind of make it things more easy for you and identify that. How can you get that? Can I go ahead? Can I have some thumbs up? So basically, when I say with regards to your point of working on marking the correct answers, second being the elimination method, third being logical way of solving. When I say logical way of solving, suppose now this happened in GPAT 2017 with me. I was being asked child dose for a drug for whose adult dose was being given as 600 mg. Adult dose 600 mg दिया था, child dose पूछा था, and they asked me to calculate it via Young's formula. Now very obvious, Young's formula तो first year B farm में 5 farm में पढ़ा था. I didn't revise it, I was not able to recollect. I didn't attempt it in the first round. क्या बोल रहे हो सर, फर्स्ट राउंड पेपर 3-4 बार दिया क्या? नहीं नहीं नहीं, सेम जीपैट पेपर को 3 राउंड्स में सॉल्व करना. I'll tell you about what do I mean by 3 rounds and how it is supposed to be done and all. 3 राउंड्स के बाद हम करेंगे नेक्स्ट 10 मिनट्स के अंदर, डोंट वरी. सो व्हेन आई से 600 वाज द एडल्ट डोज एंड आई वाज बीइंग आस्क्ड चाइल्ड डोज, मुझे यंग्स फॉर्मूला नहीं आता था बट आई स्टिल अटेम्प्टेड एंड माय आंसर वेंट करेक्ट. देयर वर 4 ऑप्शंस, 700, 800, 900 एंड 400. 700, 800, 900 एंड 400. मेरे को सिर्फ एक ही चीज पता थी, वो थी कि चाइल्ड डोज हमेशा एडल्ट डोज से कम होता है. ये 600 है, बाकी सारे ऑप्शंस उससे बड़े है. 700 बड़ा है, 800 बड़ा है, 900 बड़ा है. तो चाइल्ड डोज कैन नेवर बी मोर देन एडल्ट डोज. तो इट्स वेरी ऑब्वियस आंसर इज 400. मुझे फॉर्मूला नहीं आता था बट स्टिल आई कुड सॉल्व इट. लॉजिक. So whenever you get confused with things, apply elimination method, apply logics, you will get through it. I was talking about Parmalight's test series platform. I told you about flagging, which is also the feature of mark for review and next. पेपर 3 राउंड में सॉल्व करना. पेपर सॉल्विंग स्ट्रेटजी के बारे में also I'll talk. Even that's a part of your 48 days, right? So whenever on any question you feel that you don't know, you need to think more, you need to apply some formulas. बहुत बार क्या होता है, आप क्वेश्चन रीड कर लेते हो, इंटरप्रेट कर लेते हो, फॉर्मूला अप्लाई करते हो, आपको जो आंसर आता है वो आंसर ऑप्शन में नहीं होता. Then you get frustrated, you lose time, you recheck it, and you again go. So I always advise, whenever you feel that numericals are your weak areas and you find such questions in the initial part of paper, because जो आपके लिए क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 होगा वो शायद मेरे लिए क्वेश्चन नंबर 125 होगा या क्वेश्चन नंबर 65 होगा. आई होप यू आर अवेयर, जीपैट में क्वेश्चंस भी शफल्ड होते हैं और ऑप्शंस भी शफल्ड होते हैं. सो ऐसे जितने भी क्वेश्चंस है जहाँ पे आपको लगता है कि मुझे ज्यादा सोचना पड़ेगा, कीप इट फॉर राउंड 2. सर क्या बोल रहे हो, राउंड 1 राउंड 2? मैं आऊंगा उस पे. राउंड 1 में आप वही क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करते हो जिसके बारे में आप श्योर हो दैट वॉट एवर यू आर गोइंग टू मार्क इज करेक्ट. राउंड 2 में आप वो सारे क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करते हो जिनको आपने मार्क फॉर रिव्यू एंड नेक्स्ट करके रखा है. राउंड 3 में क्या करेंगे सर? राउंड 3 का बता दो फ्रेंड, जस्ट होल्ड ऑन. राउंड 1 ओनली दोज क्वेश्चंस अबाउट विच यू आर श्योर. क्वेश्चन रीड किया, हाँ ये ऑप्शन है, यही आंसर है, यू आर 1000% श्योर दैट वॉट एवर यू आर गोइंग टू मार्क इज द आंसर. राउंड 2 ऑल दोज क्वेश्चंस विच यू हैव मार्क्ड फॉर रिव्यू एंड नेक्स्ट. अब होता क्या है, वी डोंट यूज दिस फीचर. हम सारे पेपर्स ऑफलाइन सॉल्व करते हैं, हमको मार्क फॉर रिव्यू एंड नेक्स्ट के फीचर के बारे में पता ही नहीं होता है. मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग, when you solve this test papers on Pharmalight's website on our portal, moment you click on submit for the paper, you immediately get the result. You don't have to wait for 2 days, 3 days or till 12 in the night. No, कुछ भी नहीं रुकना है. आपने सबमिट पे क्लिक किया, आपको स्ट्रेट अवे सोल्यूशन दिख जाता है. You don't have to wait back. When you click on mark for review and next, it will become purple. इधर देखो नोटिफिकेशन दिया है. सेम वे जीपैट में भी ऐसे पैलेट होता है, जीपैट का भी ऐसा कलर्स होता है. इट इज एज इट इज द वे इट इज फॉर जीपैट. मैंने कुछ खुद से नहीं बनाया. जीपैट का टेस्ट सीरीज पोर्टल ऑन द डे ऑफ एग्जाम व्हेन यू विल ऑब्जर्व इट इज द सेम थिंग, ट्रस्ट मी. सो जो भी क्वेश्चंस ऐसे जहाँ पे आपको सोचना है, आप उसको पर्पल करके रख दो, जस्ट हाईलाइट देम ऑल. तो सपोज मैंने 15 क्वेश्चन को मार्क फॉर रिव्यू किया है, 15 के बाद 28 को किया है, 28 के बाद 32 को किया है. अब प्रॉब्लम क्या होता है, हम सब लोग गलती कहाँ करते हैं, हम लोगों ने कभी ये फीचर यूज नहीं किया होता है, तो हमको पता ही नहीं होता है दैट हाउ डज इट वर्क, व्हाट डज इट टेक इनटू अकाउंट, व्हाट डज इट डजंट टेक इनटू अकाउंट, व्हाट इज इंपॉर्टेंट एंड व्हाट इज नॉट इंपॉर्टेंट. हमको ये सारी चीजें पता ही नहीं होती है. एंड हियर इज वेल द प्रॉब्लम गोज टू अनदर लेवल, and we actually need to work out onto this part so that it doesn't become difficult for us to get through things. Now what is it, what am I talking about? I'll tell you all. So first and foremost thing, when we talk about the phase further, when you mark for review and next for questions, what happens is, suppose you click on question number 15, आपने आंसर मार्क किया. आंसर मार्क करने के बाद, सिंस हमने कभी ऐसे प्रैक्टिस ही नहीं किया, हमारी हैबिट होती है हम डायरेक्ट नेक्स्ट मार्क क्वेश्चन पे क्लिक कर देते. Your answer doesn't get saved. When you click on one highlighted question, mark the answer for it and then click on save and next. If you don't click on save and next, your answer doesn't get submit. हमको लगता है मैंने तो इतने सारे क्वेश्चन अटेम्प्ट किए थे, मेरा आंसर क्यों सबमिट नहीं हुआ? This is the reason your answer doesn't get submitted. So be clear on these lines. Ensure that you start working smartly on this. Click on the question, mark the answer, click on save and next, and only then click on the next red one. Mark answer, click on save and next, only then click on the next red one. Are we clear? Can we get few thumbs in? Can we get few thumbs in to confirm in? All right. Thank you so much. I'm trying to go as much fast as I can. When it comes to PharmaElite's website, when it comes to our portal, in this particular case, you also get the amount of time you have invested on a question. Abhi problem kya hai na boss? Although your answer has gone correct, but you still need to take into account, okay, you're spending a good amount of time. So it's still your weak zone where you have to think much. Identify such areas, work out onto that so that next time a question comes, you don't invest that greater time again. Going further, most importantly, on our portal, you will also get a comparative result with regards to topper. Out of 125 questions, he attempted 118 questions, 7 were unattempted, 100 questions went correct, 18 questions went wrong. He took only 46 minutes for entire paper. This year, GPAT 2020, he was All India rank 13. He's into ICT now instead of chemical technology. हैबिट बना ली थी बॉस, हर पेपर 100 क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने हैं. He got used to that particular habit and he kept on going that way. On the other hand, this is something I just opened. I just solved 2 questions. My both went correct. How much time I took? So you get such detailed profiles. Going to the next important phase, paper solving strategy. ये सबसे important है. I already explained you about this indirectly. 125 questions, 3 hours, 3 rounds. Let's assume out of this 125 questions, 35 questions are such that जो आपने कभी सुने ही नहीं है. These are unknown questions to you. Unknown questions के साथ उंगली मत करो. You have never heard about it, don't touch them. Unknown questions should never be attempted. Focus on 90 questions which you have heard. Out of this 90 questions, let's assume 50 questions are such that आपको आते. You are sure whatever you're marking is correct. So this is a part of your round 1. Whatever you're marking is going to be correct. Round 2, you're going to focus on the remaining 40 questions. These 40 questions are ones. इसके बारे में situation 50-50 या 60-40, मतलब you can think of taking a risk, you know something about it but you're not sure. Most of the people around you won't attempt it. नेगेटिव मार्किंग है यार, मेरे मार्क्स चले जाएंगे, मैं रिस्क नहीं ले सकता. तुमको अटेम्प्ट करना पड़ेगा. We are not thinking small, right? We are not thinking only of qualification, we are thinking of some great ranks. Let's be smart over here to catch up things. So when it comes to this 40 questions, let's assume you attempted this 40 questions, out of which 10 questions went correct. 10 correct questions, 30 wrong. For every wrong answer, you lose -1. For 30 wrong answers, you will lose 30 into -1, minus 30 marks. 30 marks मेरे तो चले गए. Sir, it's a loss. It's not loss, my friend. 10 correct questions would mean 10 into 4 plus 40. Plus 40 minus 30 would mean a net score of plus 10 marks. Do you think it's a loss? No. You need to take this risk. So your journey will start somewhere over here. If you might have met me 3 months back, but now we have met at this stage. Now you're supposed to play from here. आपके इनिशियल पेपर 25 में से 15-18 पेपर ऐसे जा सकते हैं जहाँ पे आप ये लेवल पे होगे. But if you identify in each subject, each topic, which is your weak area, and if you start working upon that particular weak subjects, trust me, the later ones is going to be your destiny. Out of 100 questions, if 90 go correct, of 360, 10 have gone wrong. 10 wrong would mean minus 10. 360 minus 10 comes to a net score of 350. 350 would mean a rank in top 10, right? हम लोग ने फर्स्ट स्लाइड पे ही बात किया था. If you have any queries, any doubts, if you want to join us for test series, reach out to him on this number 8433830815. 8433830815. बहुत सारी बातें हो गई, सब्जेक्ट्स की बात कर ली, टॉपिक्स की बात कर ली, पेपर सॉल्विंग की बात कर ली. अभी आता है सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट पार्ट. यस, प्लानर बनाना है ना सर. हम आज मिले ही उसके लिए. हम तो प्लानर ही नहीं बनाया अभी तक. हम तो सिर्फ बाकी सारी बातें कर रहे थे, पेपर कौन सा, सब्जेक्ट कौन सा. सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग्स तो अभी स्टार्ट हो रही है मेरे दोस्त, सारी चीजें करनी जरूरी है. सो लेट्स सी हाउ वी टेक इट अप फर्दर. Going to the most important part, before going to that planning part, I would just like to highlight few things. We are coming up with a crash course for GPAT 2021. So crash course for GPAT 2021, actual cost is 4,999 rupees till GPAT 2021, includes all the below listed features which are over here. If you are an early bird, if you join us before 16th of January 2021, 6 days from now, you get a discount. The cost is 4,299 rupees per student. If you come in a group of 5 students, you get it at 3,999 rupees per student. Now, what is it which the crash course would include? I just request you hold on. We are going to the most important part, planner, which is on the next slide. The crash course includes recordings of important topics of pharmacology, pharmchem, जिसमें से ज़्यादा questions आते हैं. It includes live lectures of 25 hours, which would be spread across evening hours of weekdays and weekends. So it would be on few days of week and some on the weekends. 12,000 plus questions, which are on our online website portal, which you can solve, including chapter specific anti-tuberculosis, leprosy, subject specific pharmacology, pharmaceutical chemistry, full length test papers, as I just said you, semi full length test papers. Semi full length test papers means 60 questions होंगे, 3 घंटे के बदले 1.5 घंटा होगा. So you practice it stage wise. And yes, as I said, results can be seen immediately after submitting paper. You don't need to wait 1 day, 2 day, 3 day. नहीं. Paper submit क्या? Either submit, either result. And you can analyze everything for yourself. There is again cluster paper as a concept. Cluster paper would help you to identify. So this is all about crash course. If you are interested to joining us, reach out to us on this number 8433830815. Crash course would begin in third or fourth week of January. So another 7 to 14 days from now. Yes, that's enough because initially we'll be shooting you with recordings once you confirm, and then we'll plan across for our 25 hours of lectures, which would be hardcore, fast, short, precise way of going further. Next important part for you all, if you want only notes, precisely notes, no lectures, no test series, it's at a cost of 2,299 rupees. If you want only test series, which I spoke about, 12,000 plus questions, it's at a cost of 1,500 rupees. And if you want notes and test series only, you don't want to join in for crash course, and if you want to join only for notes and test series, it's 3,299 rupees. If you have your friends, senior juniors who are into GPAT 22 or GPAT 2023, you can just share the video with them as well. For GPAT 2022, the cost of online lectures is 13,500. Offline is 16,500. Yes, we are going offline in many states now, not only in Mumbai where we are. GPAT 23 would be 16,500 and offline for GPAT 23 would be 19,500. ठीक है, ये सब चीजें तो हो गई. Let's come to the important part. We need to plan the dates. By when are we going to finish what and how are we going to do it? So, first and foremost thing, I hope you all have your books in front of you. Can you quickly start writing your weak areas? फटाफट आपके weak subjects लिखते जाओ. I'm waiting in. Just do it a bit fast. Start noting down your weak areas fast. Once done, let me know. सिर्फ सब्जेक्ट का नाम लिखो, अपने को चैप्टर्स के नाम नहीं लिखना है. अपने को चैप्टर्स के नाम नहीं लिखना है, सिर्फ सब्जेक्ट्स के नाम लिखो. सिर्फ सब्जेक्ट्स के नाम लिखो. डन. कैन आई हैव थम्स अप इफ इट्स डन. मे बी 2-3 सब्जेक्ट ही होंगे ना, सब सब्जेक्ट अपने वीक नहीं होंगे बॉस. ओके, सो लेट्स अज्यूम फार्माकोलॉजी यू हैव मेंशन्ड इन एज योर वीक सब्जेक्ट. ठीक है, फार्माकोलॉजी अगर मेरा वीक सब्जेक्ट है तो मुझे कैसे करना है, और अगर वो मेरा स्ट्रॉन्ग सब्जेक्ट है तो मुझे कैसे करना है, इज अ टोटली डिफरेंट पार्ट. सो first and foremost part what we should take into account while we go ahead with our this topic is, when it comes to pharmacology and pharmchem, they both are supposed to be done together. I'm moving to the next slide. If you have any doubt, any queries, reach out to him, or from the number you got the message, you can reach out to us. All right, this is the place of our action. This is where we have to work upon. एक्टिविटी में आप पहले आपके पेंडिंग सब्जेक्ट्स और रेफरेंस बुक्स मेंशन कर दो. मतलब टेस्ट पेपर सॉल्विंग वगैरह कुछ बाकी है, केडी त्रिपाठी सॉल्व करना बाकी है, यू कैन नॉट फिनिश एंटायर केडी त्रिपाठी एंड प्रोबेबली वी कैन नॉट इवन थिंक अबाउट इट. सो पहले ये टॉपिक्स वहां पे नोट्स कर लो. टेस्ट पेपर्स में आपके अगर सारे टेस्ट पेपर सॉल्व करने बाकी है, सपोज आई टेक एग्जांपल ऑफ फार्मालाइट्स पोर्टल, मेरे को 35 पेपर तो सॉल्व करनी ही है फुल लेंथ वाले, बाकी सब वाले मैं ना करूँ। मेजर सब्जेक्ट्स में कोलॉजी, मेडिसिनल केमिस्ट्री, फार्मास्यूटिक्स, कोलॉजी, मेडिसिनल केमिस्ट्री, फार्मास्यूटिक्स। माइनर सब्जेक्ट्स में माइक्रोबायोलॉजी, बायोटेक, बायोकेम, जूरिस्प्रूडेंस, आईपीआर। मैं ऐसे लिख रहा हूँ, आप उसको एक एक करके नीचे नीचे लिखते जाना, बिकॉज फॉर यू इट वुड बी डिफरेंट। देन टॉकिंग अबाउट शॉर्ट एंड कंसाइज नोट्स। सो मैंने जब ये स्टार्टिंग में व्हेन वी स्टार्टेड द सेशन आई टोल्ड यू दैट शॉर्ट एंड कंसाइज नोट्स इज अ डिफरेंट concept altogether. So let me just take you through that concept of short and concise notes. When I said about short and concise notes, I meant something like this. Hope we all are able to see a PDF on screen. So what is actually a part of Pharmalight's notes is nothing but this. You know everything precisely. We don't have time to read everything in detail. टैबलेट में क्या होता है, टैबलेट के मशीन्स कौन से हैं, जो चाहिए हमको सिर्फ उसी पे फोकस करना है। वेट क्या है, डीटी क्या है, डीटी डिसइंटीग्रेशन टाइम, डिस्पर्सिबल टैबलेट, ये सब टैबलेट्स के लिए अलग होता है तो कितना होता है, प्रोसेसिंग प्रॉब्लम्स क्या है, उसके सोल्यूशन क्या है। So we have such specific notes for everything: capsule size, fill weight, plasticizers, hardness ratio, characteristic. ये short and concise notes is going to be the focus area. You cannot finish everything in last 48 days. You have to be smart when you pick up topic, when you start finishing them. So which subject, which topic will you keep on priority is going to be the question. You need to decide which subject would be on priority. Have such short notes. Film projection कैसे करते हैं, फ्लैश पॉइंट मेथड कैसे करते हैं, which part you will take up first, moisture कैसे determine करते हैं, propellants कैसे determine करते हैं, straightforward question. Identification of propellants is done by with spectrometry. You should be aware that how can you do it. Same way you need to read precisely about even your पाइफॉर्म we tend to ignore a lot. रियोलॉजी में क्या है, विस्कोमीटर्स का कोई फॉर्मूला नहीं पूछने वाला है तुमको, बट विस्कोमीटर्स के नाम पता होने चाहिए। कौन सा विस्कोमीटर्स किसके लिए यूज होता है, सरफेस टेंशन क्या है, इंटरफेशियल टेंशन क्या है, उसके टर्म्स क्या है, एचएलबी क्या है। मेक इट एज इजी एज पॉसिबल, ड्रॉप वेट, ड्रॉप नंबर, वो सारे क्या कॉन्सेप्ट है, यू शुड बी अवेयर। स्पेक्ट्रोस्कोपी में सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज, एज आई ऑलवेज से, नो ओनली द थिंग्स विच आर रिक्वायर्ड, डोंट वेस्ट योर टाइम ऑन थिंग्स विच आर नॉट नेसेसरी। कौन सा लाइट कौन से एरिया में दिखता है, ऑब्जर्व कलर क्या होता है, ये हमेशा का आया हुआ क्वेश्चन है। वेवलेंथ ऑफ लाइट एब्जॉर्ब्ड इन कलर। What is the common loss in mass spectra? I don't know how many of you are aware about mass in that way. What is the different name of bands? I was talking about this detector. आप पूरा थियरी पढ़ते रहोगे डिटेक्टर्स का, हर एक डिटेक्टर का शॉर्ट नोट पढ़ोगे, बट यू माइट नॉट बी अवेयर दैट एग्जाम के लिए क्या चाहिए। You just need what is the composition and what is the principle involved in that particular detector. What is the covered cell made up of in individual spectroscopy? How is it being related? How is the calibration being done? What is the reference material? What are the different vibrations? This is the best part what I feel with us. Analytical technique, उसका light source, उसका detector, उसका angle between source and detector, उसका reference standard, type of liquid. This is how specific you have to be in last 48 days. तेरे पास सब कुछ पढ़ने के लिए टाइम नहीं है, डोंट वरी, वी हैव मेड इट प्रिसाइजली फॉर यू। Pick up only the things which you need. Don't invest time on things which you don't need. That's what I would like to say. सेम वे कोग्नोसी से भी क्वेश्चन आते हैं, कोग्नोसी से 10-13 क्वेश्चन आए पिछले 2 साल में, बट वी टेंड टू इग्नोर कोग्नोसी, राइट। हम लोग कोग्नोसी ज्यादा पढ़ते ही नहीं है, वो वोलेटाइल भी है। कोग्नोसी विल ऑलवेज बी द लास्ट टॉपिक ऑफ चॉइस टू रीड। Cognosy I would never like to do in the initial days. Cognosy will be always a topic at the last part of the day. You never need it on 45-60 days prior, नहीं कभी भी नहीं चाहिए। I have posted one link in the chat box. You might have received that link. So if you are interested to join in for crash course or such concise notes, even for ecology, we have made it very concisely in tabular forms. Drug, उसका point, drug कौन सा receptor, where it acts. Most importantly, something like this, which says about drug, class, its action route, what is different thing and what is ADR. So make things easy for you. Don't study haphazardly. I would strongly advise you, whenever you are studying further for next 48 days, you cannot sit with KD Tripathi. Itna time nahi hai. So if you finish this short and concise notes in a quickie manner, which are very precise, I suppose you will be able to tap upon a lot of things. You should not face challenges then with regards to all the topics to be done. So if you are interested for any of those, maybe crash course or anything, then just reach out onto the given number, or you can fill the form which is on the chat box. Can you all see the link for the feedback form? Can I get thumbs in? Can you all see the feedback form? Is everyone able to see it? I can see all of them in a, or you can, or maybe one or two can just text me yes. I received one yes. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. All right. So short and concise notes is one part, and most importantly revision. अब आपको आपका रिवीजन का डेट डिसाइड करना है. नाउ रिवीजन विल टोटली डिपेंड अपॉन हाउ मेनी थिंग्स यू आर डन स्टडिंग. Exam date for some might be 22nd of February, for some of you it might be 27th of February. Exam date would be variable, it won't be the same. So based on when is it your exam slot, your preparation methodology would be different. But yes, at the end of the day, we all have to do it. We cannot, kind of just keep it on haphazard mode and leave it. Like it would never make sense. So let's back calculate everything. How, when, and what are we going to do? Ultimately, last 65 minutes you have been for this. Let's focus on this. एग्जाम 22 से 27 को है. रिविजन मैक्सिमम 5 फरवरी से चालू हो जाना चाहिए. अब रिवीजन तब होता है जब हमने कुछ पढ़ा होता है. अगर हम आज स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं तो रिवीजन का टॉपिक तो बहुत दूर की बात है. अगर आप पहली बार आज जी पार्ट के लिए प्रिपरेशन चालू कर रहे हो तो आप रिवीजन 15 फरवरी को भी चालू कर सकते हो. So you have 2 dates. One is minimum date. You start on 5th February. You should finish revision by 18th Feb. लास्ट के 3 दिन आपको कुछ स्पेसिफिक चीजें पढ़ने में इन्वेस्ट करनी है जो हमेशा आती है. Yes, there are some specific things which will always be a part of GPAT paper. So that's all those things which we focus on our concise notes and revision lectures. Same way, latest you can finish it by 19. एक दिन से ज्यादा का बफर मत रखना, cause 21 के बाद 22 को एग्जाम है. You don't have much time to play over there. Revision हो गया. Short and concise notes, even if you start with those notes on 1st of February, trust me, 17 Feb तक आपके सारे सब्जेक्ट स्ट्रांगली हो जाएंगे. You will have all those things perfectly. फिर आपको नेक्स्ट 3 दिन सिर्फ वही नोट्स रिवाइज करने, शॉर्ट एंड कंसाइज नोट्स जो मैंने आपको बताए. Notes you will be getting via hard copies being couriered at your place. Up till 15th or 16th, the first lot orders would be taken and they would be dispatched. Can reach at your address for delivery. Minor subjects और major subjects ये सबसे important चीज़ है मेरे friend. टेस्ट पेपर्स आपको जो लास्ट 5 पेपर सॉल्व करने हैं, जो आप एज ए जीपैट एग्जाम समझ के लिखोगे, दैट यू आर सपोज टू सॉल्व बिटवीन 5th to 10th फेब. हर दिन एक ही पेपर, यहाँ पे दिन में 2 पेपर. ये पेपर्स आप ऐसे सॉल्व करोगे एज इफ यू आर राइटिंग योर जीपैट एग्जाम. नो हरीज, नो फास्ट, नो जस्ट अटेम्प्टिंग फॉर द सेक ऑफ अटेम्प्टिंग. एकदम स्पेसिफिकली परफेक्टली जाना. डोंट do any kind of hurry over here. Be specific with how you are going to solve your papers. Attempt it as if you are writing your GPAT paper. 5 to 10 फेब के बीच में लास्ट 5 पेपर बोले मैंने. बाकी के जो 20 पेपर है, या 30 पेपर्स है on Pharmalight's website, solve those 2 papers daily and finish those 30 papers before 31st of Jan. 20 दिन है ना, दिन में 2 पेपर सॉल्व करेगा तो 15 दिन में ही 30 पेपर हो जाएगा. एंड तेरे पास 20 दिन है, तो हर दिन 2 पेपर सॉल्व कर बिफोर 31st of Jan. फिनिश ऑल दोज पेपर्स. आई एम अगेन रिपीटिंग, पेपर सॉल्व करना खत्म करने का मतलब ये नहीं कि सॉल्व किया पूरा अच्छे से और सबमिट करके छोड़ दिया. नहीं, तेरे को ये देखना पड़ेगा विच सब्जेक्ट यू हैव गॉन रॉन्ग. यू हैव टू आइडेंटिफाई विच टॉपिक यू हैव गॉन रॉन्ग. Based on the topic or the subject where you have gone wrong, you have to keep that topic and subject on priority to study and then accordingly move further. Am I clear, my friend? Good to go ahead. Can I have one thumbs up? Thanks. Going further, टेस्ट पेपर्स का हो गया. कब तक टेस्ट पेपर्स खत्म करने हैं हमने वो बात कर ली. फिर हमने ये भी बात कर ली कि कंसाइज नोट्स कब पढ़ने हैं. अब बात आती है मेजर गेम ओवर हियर एंड मेजर गेम ओवर हियर. मेजर सब्जेक्ट से ज़्यादा क्वेश्चंस आते हैं. मेजर सब्जेक्ट्स की चीज़ें जितना फ्रेश रहेगी उतना बेटर रहेगा. आई रिपीट, मेजर सब्जेक्ट्स के टॉपिक्स जितना फ्रेश रहेंगे उतना बेटर रहेगा. So you keep major subjects to be done in the later phase of the next 48 days. आप मेजर सब्जेक्ट्स 25 जैन से स्टार्ट करो एंड पढ़ते रहो डेली। फार्माकोलॉजी, फार्म केम, मेडिसिनल केमिस्ट्री, ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री 25 जैन से स्टार्ट करो। फिनिश इट बाय 10th of February और 15th of February। अब ये तभी पॉसिबल होगा जब आप स्ट्रांग रहोगे ये सब्जेक्ट्स में। अगर आपको लगता है कि मेरा फार्माकोलॉजी, मेडकेम, ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री वीक है, मैं इसको 20 दिन के अंदर खत्म ही नहीं कर सकता, then don't wait for 25th of Jan. I advise you start right from 20th Jan। 30 दिन में प्रिसाइज चैप्टर्स, प्रिसाइज टॉपिक, प्रिसाइज सब्जेक्ट्स। फार्माकोलॉजी, एएनएस, ओपियोइड्स, एनसेड्स, ये सारे टॉपिक से ज्यादा क्वेश्चंस आते हैं। सेरोटोनिन से इतना नहीं आता, ऑटोकॉइड से इतना नहीं आता। No one is going to ask you much about anti-asthma and all as well. Focus on topics जिसमें से questions ज्यादा आते हैं। So when we teach with regards to crash course, we focus on those topics which would come more. We don't want you to work in a wrong direction. स्मार्ट खेलना है बस। हार्ड वर्क सब कुछ करता है। अगर हार्ड वर्क से ही सब कुछ होता रहता तो we all might have been billionaires. We need to work smart to ensure that we go in the right direction. माइनर सब्जेक्ट्स कब करें सर? माइनर सब्जेक्ट से भी तो कितने सारे क्वेश्चन आने वाले हैं। कीप माइनर सब्जेक्ट्स फॉर द नेक्स्ट 10 days। बस माइनर सब्जेक्ट से अच्छी खासी चीजें कवर हो जाएगी, यू विल बी कॉन्फिडेंट। अलॉन्ग विथ माइनर सब्जेक्ट्स यू आर ऑल्सो सॉल्विंग डेली क्वेश्चन पेपर्स, राइट? हर दिन 2 पेपर सॉल्व करोगे, आपको आइडिया आते जाएगा कि आपके मेजर सब्जेक्ट्स में कौन से चैप्टर्स वीक है। तो अगर मैं एएनएस के कोई एमसीक्यू में रॉन्ग जा रहा हूँ, मुझे समझ में आ जाएगा कि भाई मेरा एएनएस रॉन्ग जा रहा है, मेरा सीएनएस रॉन्ग जा रहा है। That will become your important topic when you start on 20th of Jan। You will have a list of precise topics with which you are supposed to start on 20 Jan। कि भाई ये मेरे वीक है, इसमें तो मेरे आंसर्स हमेशा रॉन्ग जा रहे, आई हैव टू स्टार्ट फ्रॉम दिस। बी स्मार्ट विद द वे यू टेक अप थिंग्स। haphazardly कुछ भी मत करो, otherwise everything is a waste। I want you all to work in a smarter way, my friend। माइनर सब्जेक्ट हो गया, मेजर सब्जेक्ट हो गया, कुछ भी हो जाए, अंडर एनी केस आफ्टर 15th of Feb तुमने जितना भी पढ़ा हो, फिर तुमने आज जीपैट का प्रिपरेशन चालू किया हो, कुछ भी हो जाए, 15 Feb के बाद कुछ भी नया मत पढ़ना। इट्स ओनली एंड REVISION, एक्सेप्ट रिविजन, नथिंग एल्स। 15 Feb के बाद सिर्फ रिविजन ही चलेगा मेरे दोस्त, ठीक है? क्लियर इनफ? कैन आई गेट फ्यू thumbs in? Can I get few thumbs in to confirm? All right, thank you so much। Hello, let's go ahead। So I hope I've cleared a lot of questions in your mind. Can I crack GPAT? What rank should I target? I've given already a rank. You all can make it to top 10 easily। You can easily crack GPAT। Forget what happened in the past। Forget what happened in your 10+2, JEE, NEET, सेमेस्टर के स्कोर्स और जीपैट का इतना रिलेवेंस नहीं है। ओसी में तुमको स्ट्रक्चर्स बनाने पड़ते सेमेस्टर में, जीपैट में तुमको ओसी में कोई स्ट्रक्चर्स नहीं पूछने वाला। So be smart on those lines। Same way for pharmacology, mechanism of action, एक लाइन का जीपैट के लिए चाहिए, वो 10 लाइन का पेजेस नहीं चाहिए। So be smart on that particular thing। Don't invest time in the right direction। Believe in yourself। Anything and everything is possible। It's all about perception। If you perceive that you can do it, trust me, my friend, you can do it। But you just need to believe in yourself। Process the way we decided, prepare in that manner, and you will soon be writing history, getting All India rank 01 for your specific college, for your own way and your destination further। जितना जीपैट के लिए ज्यादा पढ़ लोगे, उतना नाइपर के लिए जल्दी रेडी हो जाओगे। So don't waste your time in any way। That's all from my side। I hope I could justify your time। I'm sorry we shooted by 10 minutes, probably due to that initial disturbances, but I hope I could give you a vision। If you are interested to join us for online lectures, offline lectures, anything, reach out to us onto the given contact number। Whether you stay in Hyderabad, whether you stay in Odisha, whether you stay in Maharashtra, Pune, Gujarat, the other. So reach out to us onto this particular contact number 8433830815। He'll keep you updating about all the informations। I suppose you all can access the link which I had pasted in the chat box। So also you can fill up your details in that particular link. If you are interested for anything, that link is active। It will help you to get through it। Nilesh, I suppose he'll be able to guide you in. Just get in touch with him। I've informed him, so we'll get an idea about it as well। I hope you have got the contact number, Nilesh। So just reach out on to him on that particular contact number. नथिंग अबाउट स्टडी यार, अभी टाइम इतना है कि आप जितना भी पढ़ो आपको कम ही लगेगा. So be smart about whatever you're going to study. Pick up smart topics and do them correctly. Raghav, if you wish to get connected with me for any queries, uh, just drop an email on to farmhighlight17@gmail.com. I'll get back to you. Don't take a risk of attempting 120, 125, even 100, 105 is more than enough. IPR, there are a few specific things required. Again, in IPR, you should not invest a lot of time. It might go in the wrong direction. Nilesh, if you can share your contact number, can you please text me over here itself? I'll ask the team member to get in touch with you. Any other doubts, any other queries, students? Anything you wish to ask, you can type it in the chat box to me. If no queries, then probably we can. You cannot leave medicinal chemistry. Come on, it would be a big crime. Do at least classification entirely. Do it. Classification entirely. Done? All right. Thanks a lot, everyone, for your patience listening. I hope we could guide you. We'll keep you posted about the crash course starting. If you're interested, just drop a text on that number or you can register for the same via the Google form. Stay safe, believe in yourself. Things are still in hand. 48 days is not a small number. I made it to Naiper All India rank 66 in 20 days. You have almost 2 months. Long way to go, my friend. All the best. Wish you a great future ahead. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot for the blessings, clappings, and I enjoyed guiding you all. I'm sorry for the initial disturbances. तोड़ दो यार, मौका मत जाने दो. Let's make it to that top 10. It would be a great fun. Thank you.